I'm sure you know that League of Legends has removed their HEXTECH chest, and if you have been anywhere on the internet, then you can visibly see that the community is pissed, devastated, and more heartbroken than this guy. Well, actually for a while, Riot was not addressing the issue of chests being removed. I mean, for ages people were complaining about chests and blue essence, and they did reply, but only about blue essence and completely skipped the chests. However, in the recent developers update, we actually find out their real reasons as to why the chests are gone. Well, obviously it's money, but their reasoning is this. HEXTECH chests were introduced because League wanted to reward any player who has been playing for years. I mean, that's nice, but an issue they see now is that too many players are not buying skins and are relying on chests over the years to get a fat collection of skins. I understand this point, and wait, before you say I'm glazing, let me finish. I have been playing League of Legends for years and I one-trick Warwick. I have spent money on the game but only to buy all the Warwick skins, and once I had all the Riot Point Warwick skins, any skin after that I've just gotten from shards more or less. And I have many friends who have had accounts for years and they are in a similar position, so I get it, but I have a few issues with this. Firstly, Riot has removed chests because after years of the game being released, they realized, oh, we are now financially struggling, we need more money, blah blah. Or is it because you have gotten long-term data on the success of extortionate cosmetic costs through games like Valorant, which Riot owns, and thought, oh wait, maybe we can do the same in League? And what makes me believe this is because of the whole gacha system. I actually hate it with a passion, and I'm sure you've heard enough about how the $250 skin is a scam. But more than that ridiculous price, I'd actually prefer if the skin was outright $250 worth of RP. Cool, yeah, it's pricey, but some ballers who can afford it will buy it. But most people would not actually get the skin that way, hence the gacha, aka gambling trick way they are using instead. Riot knows that more and more people are going to spend money on their randomized system of opening packages than if they advertise the skin as just a $250 skin alone. They are preying on your stupidity and addiction to gambling, and it makes me think, do you really care about the well-being of your community? Because if you did, I don't think you would need this system. And I know I got a bit off topic here, but back to being the devil's advocate. Riot does also mention that they need the money to fund other projects, and I'm assuming they are talking about Worlds tournaments, future TV shows which will come after Arcane. Just in case you did not know, articles suggest that Riot spent a lot on the production of Arcane, and that as a result, although Arcane was a major success, it did not actually produce much profit for the company. I'm going to use made up numbers here. Let's say Riot spent $1 billion creating Arcane. The visual effects, production costs, etc. They knew the cost of it and must have done a big analysis on the profit potential. Like, it was a calculated move. Let's say Arcane was created to bring more hype towards League. If it did or didn't is irrelevant, but the aim was a benefit to Riot. How does that then make the community for League of Legends responsible to deal with their choices? Riot chose to spend as much as they did, which then in turn means we need more money from our old loyal players from League. It's a win-win for them on both sides, and very unfair. And another issue is that I'm sure you've heard of teamfight tactics, and you must have noticed that there is a relatively new style of shop in TFT and a new currency. I'd argue the new currency is difficult to obtain, especially through the randomized system, but I'm pretty sure you have seen more or less zero negative reviews of this system. I think it is because people are okay with spending money on these skins, as they are genuinely very nice and look really good. Especially in TFT, it's really cool seeing a new emote for a different character. I have the T1 Ahri skin and I love that she spins around with T1's theme song. However, with League, according to some Reddit subpages and comments I've been reading, people are annoyed at the general quality of the skins we are getting too. Let's focus on the more recent skin lines, like Mask of the Black Rose. Yeah, okay, the cinematic to show off these skins was cool, but in-game they are really not that great. And let's talk about the first skin from the gacha scam, Jinx. Yeah, it's a cool gimmick that she can change skins mid-game, blah blah, but her base form looks like base Jinx. This skin is less detailed than Elemental's Lux, and that skin is literally a fraction of the price. And I know I said in the beginning that would this be the fall of League? Well, let's talk about this and use myself as an example. I am a long-term League of Legends player. I'm not great and have peaked diamond, so not dog poo at the game. So this can confirm I enjoy the game. So for me, not getting free skins etc. doesn't break my heart, especially as a Warwick one trick. I'll still play the game because I enjoy the competitive scene and have the skins I care for. However, the average player is not a competitive only Warwick main. There are a lot of ARAM players and new game mode players such as Swift Play. And that's fine. They want to play League for leisure, so they do value chests being removed more than me. I don't have any data to back this, but from comments alone, there have been numerous people saying they are done with the game and will play other games as a protest. I don't think League will die, but I believe in the power of community, and if enough people share their thoughts on chests for long enough that Riot don't think the hype will die in time, I believe they will bring back the chest for sure. I mean, even Overwatch 2 has brought back loot box chests. And side note, if you spent money on Overwatch 2, I genuinely feel your pain, my bro. Once again, I will defend Riot now in literally 2 sentences. The game is a free-to-play game. Riot does not owe you free skins. They are only cosmetics. Suck it up. Yeah, okay, that sounds harsh, but we know deep down that is the truth. It doesn't mean it's right though. And the final reason as to why chests were gone is I think it was the Ahri skin that was the catalyst. Riot released a skin for Ahri with collaboration with Faker, and this skin was $500. It sounds ridiculous, but I bet enough players brought it where even I'm sure Riot was like, huh? These guys are donkeys. And I say this was chests because I know a few people myself who spent money on that skin. Although this is just my theory, it does make sense in my own head. So I want to ask yourself, do you think the chest will be back, and will this stop you from playing League of Legends?